And October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and a Greensboro bar is doing what they can to make sure that customers stay safe. And it's all thanks to a special drink on their menu. I visited that bar to see just how the safety and awareness mission works. Pouring up a glass of beer as she begins another day at work, the manager at Odin Brewing Company, Sarah Welch, says her goal is not only to serve her customers, but to make sure they are safe. Raising awareness on domestic violence and other unsafe situations, the manager and her staff are doing something unique. They have signs located in their bathrooms for people to reach out if they see something that's not safe.
They're feeling unsafe here, or if they see somebody that they think their friend is feeling unsafe, there's a special drink they can order at our bar. It's different for the men's room and the women's room, and that kind of lets the staff know that, like, hey, there's a situation we need to address.
She says the bar has a solid staff and little turnover, and they have had trainings to be aware of their surroundings. Welch says a lot of times men are left out when it comes to abusive situations.
I think there's a lot of awareness around women's safety, even though there's more things we could do to address it. But I think men sometimes get forgotten about as well. So it's important to both realize that abuse doesn't discriminate. It doesn't have to be physical abuse. You know, it could be emotional, mental. It could be just people not feeling safe and comfortable. And we want Odin to be safe, comfortable, and welcoming to people from all walks of life.
Welch says fortunately she and her staff haven't had to use the special drink method to help someone.
It's something that unfortunately affects a high majority of people. I think that if you think that you don't know anybody that's experienced it, you're probably wrong.
The manager says she hopes that someone does find the courage to step up and order their special drinks, even if it does mean helping out just one person.
If you see something, say something. People won't always speak up for themselves, especially if they think that the person that is making them feel unsafe might retaliate or react in a certain way. So the signs are kind of like, hey, if you or someone you know is feeling unsafe, come up to the bar, order this drink, and then we're going to handle it both immediately and as discreetly as we possibly can.
Welch says the signs also help provide information of organizations out there to help those in need after facing unsafe situations.